I mean, holiness is about the way God sees our lives from the inside out. And, sometimes we've got so caught up with the idea of image and marketing, portraying the right image to people, that we might somehow be good Christian witnesses. The watching world is not deceived. They know that we're just toe rags like they are. But actually the difference for Christians is that we intentionally aspire to seek God and live out the values of his kingdom. So actually we haven't arrived there yet, but we're on a journey. And people should be able, you can debunk hypocrisy when people see authenticity and integrity and transparency. They won't see perfect Christians, they won't see holier than thou people, but they'll see people whose hearts and lives have been changed by Christ and are orientated towards God and are different values to many of the values that are around us in culture and sadly sometimes in the church. Just as Jesus, courted controversy with the religious of his day, a truly authentic lifestyle that speaks of holiness will actually court trouble often within the church. And for those outside, it's probably good news. I mean, I have 4 children. I remember visiting my elder son's nursery many, many years ago now, because he's now 31. And, him rushing up to me and saying, Dad, can you see what I've made? And I'm looking at this thing, which is like toilet rolls and cereal boxes and egg things. And he's saying, Dad, isn't it great? And I'm kind of I'm thinking it's great. And he says, it's our Singer Gazelle, isn't it? A car. And I'm going, yeah, it is. Now, when I captured his intention and I realised what he was attempting, of course I journeyed with him in it, and we sat down and we worked together on making something that really was beautiful and actually reflected more truly the image of what he intended and I could kind of own and desire. And I think, sometimes our lives in holiness is like, we're not the finished product. God hasn't finished with us, but we're on a journey. And, as I sometimes say, he's the best scrap metal worker there is. He can take the scrap of our lives and turn them into something beautiful. People observing us should see a process of conversion, a process of transformation. If I go out and say, I'm squeaky clean and never have issues with this and never have problems with that, I mean, I deceive myself. And actually, I'm just lying to the world and everybody else. And I'm not honest before God. But if I can say to God, Lord, take the broken bits, take the areas of my life where I know that I need your help in turning and transforming, then there's a work in process.